work in the scrimmages, okay? The biggest piece I think you guys got to understand is like we're competing against the pitcher, okay? But we have to have the pitcher as hitters. Without the pitcher, we have no rhythm, we have no timing. Does that make sense to you? It is like a dance. We're moving with him. Okay, I don't get to move and then he starts. He's not waiting for me to move as a hitter, is he? Okay, he starts everything. When the pitch is thrown, it starts the play. So as a hitter, you have to understand that we have to have the pitcher for our rhythm and our timing. Okay, the best part about watching a baseball game to me when I go and watch big league games is watching a side view, and I watch the pitcher and the hitter battle. It's beautiful to watch. Okay, pitcher gets on the mound, he toes it up, the batter steps in the box, the pitcher starts, they both move together, and they meet where? Right in the middle, right at the plate. Okay, pitcher starts, hitter starts. It's this rhythm that moves together with the hitter and the pitcher battle. But as young hitters, I don't think you guys really understand like right when that happens. So we try to cue our guys in, like in everything that we do, whether it's tee work, to front toss, to BP, so that when they get in the game, they're ready to start that rhythm and timing with the pitcher. Okay, and the basic start of that is on hand separation, okay, is when we want to start as a hitter, okay, and then at release point is when we want to be coming forward as a hitter. Okay, so we talked about getting back, separating that back to forward piece. But when I get back is on his hand separation, and when I go forward is when I'm getting to release point as a pitcher. Okay, and in order for you guys to do that and not get back here and stuck, or out front and stuck, okay, it has to be slow, easy, and early. Okay, how many of you guys have been talked to about this week about being too fast? Raise your hand. A lot more of you than that, because I know I've talked to probably about half of you guys about being fast in your load and your stride. Okay, so if you can visually cue in, okay, whether it's front toss, when the hand starts, I hit my build up. Okay, when the hand comes forward, that's when I start my approach to the ball. Okay, when the BP thrower starts and breaks his hands, that's when I get my build-up going. Okay, when he gets to release point, that's when I'm starting my approach to the ball. Does that make sense to you guys? Okay, now, is that going to be the same for every single pitcher you face? No. Okay, you're going to have guys that throw softer, you're going to have guys that throw harder. So if it's a softer guy, maybe you want to start that a little bit later. Okay, if it's a guy running up some jet on you, then I probably need to start that a little bit earlier. Okay, but slow down in your swings today. In front toss, the BP, don't just get in there and hit. Like, get set up. Watch the BP guy. Watch the guy feeding you in your toss. Try to get in rhythm with that piece right there. Because at our level, guys, so many guys come in and they ask me, oh, coach, my swing, what happened to my mechanics? My backside collapsed, my front side flew early. Well, you weren't on time. And if you're not on time, you can't hit. If you're not on time, you can't hit. I don't care how pretty your swing looks. If you're not on time, you will not hit.
Okay, on that, to add, once again, he said there's some variance depending upon, one, how much you do, okay, and two, what the pitcher is. The other thing, when does the foot have to be down? So the average pitch from release to the hitting zone takes about 0.4 seconds. Okay, 0.4 of a second, that's all it takes. The average swing from the time they initiate swing to contact takes about 0.2 seconds. So how much time do you have to decide? Huh? About half of that, right? That means if it takes me 0.2 seconds to get there, how far away in general, if it takes it 0.4 to get to the plate, how far away in general till I have to get my foot down so I can swing? Because the front foot's got to be down in order for me to swing, right? Would be where? Halfway. By the time that ball's halfway, that front foot had better be down in order for me to get the bat to the hitting zone in time. That is a general rule, okay? If the ball's traveled past halfway and my foot's not down, I'm in trouble. I'm going to be this guy because I'm rushing, and that's called a reflex, right? So my reflex is I'm beat, so why'd I take a bad swing? I wasn't in time, so I tried to reflex and still get the bat without getting jammed. All right? Coach Perry.
Just to tie in on that, so, you know, timing we try to break down really objectively. So that means it's factual, it can be measured, it's not subjective. You know, like time, for example, like I see you guys on your phones, you know, you can be here for a minute, but it feels like you were there for 5 minutes, or vice versa. You know, you get so locked into it. So like we look at timing very objectively. Like for example, if I'm here with rhythm, I pick my foot up, my foot down. How long did that take to pick it up and put it down? Okay, a second, right? Okay, and so like what Coach Hummer's saying is, okay, if that guy's throwing 90, and my foot has to be down, you know, halfway by the time that ball is reaching home, well then I know that I better start when that guy, maybe his hand hits bottom. So we talk a lot about the arm swing. Guys 90 plus, yeah, I'm gonna start that 1 second lift as soon as those hands break. If he's 85, I might start when the ball is parallel to the ground. If he's, let's just say he's, you know, less than that, 80, 82, I'm gonna start when he gets to the top. Okay, so again, like we'll look at every hitter and say, okay, you've got a, you know, 1 second timing load, or you've got a half-second timing load. Every guy is going to be different, and then again, based on who's throwing, we're going to objectively change when we start that load so that we know that we're on time. Okay, so just think about how you load and how long it takes it, because it's measurable. It's something that you know. And then now as a hitter, all we have to do is adjust it to that velocity that we see on the mound. It's like when we see the Bucks tomorrow night, again, we'll probably see a lot of firm velocity. Okay, so when am I going to start that load? Handbrake, palm down, palm up. Every guy's going to be a little different, but you need to understand so you can objectively feel and understand.
Yeah, but as a general rule, like Coach Suddy said, we're going to start general rule, and Coach Perry broke it down further, because he's going to say it depends on how much you've got going on, what the pitcher is. But for today, as a general